What's up, everybody? I'm Michael Allen, and this is the Movie Minute. This is a new series I'm doing called The Rec Center. I know that every single week, tons of movies are hitting streaming, and you can sit on your couch sometimes taking forever just to find a film that's worth your time. So I wanted to give you 5 recommendations of films that hit streaming this week that you can feel totally confident in sitting down and watching right away. So without further ado, let's jump into the first episode of The Rec Center. Film recommendation 1 is Peanut Butter Falcon on Netflix. This is an incredible coming-of-age adventure tale starring Shia LaBeouf. The film centers around a Down syndrome boy, Zach, who runs away from home to become, you guessed it, a professional wrestler. The film is quirky, it's a comedy, and it's also just heartwarming. And it's really a story about the journey of these two guys who have very different lives, but also grow and learn from each other. It's absolutely worth your time. A very solid watch over on Netflix. Film recommendation number 2 is also on Netflix, and that is Todd Phillips' War Dogs. The film is loosely based on a true story of basically 2 average Joes played by Jonah Hill and Miles Teller, who become basically gun racketeers for the U.S. military, supplying firearms for the war in Afghanistan. It's very dark, it's also very funny, and it's absolutely worth your time. I also think it's one of the most underrated films of 2016. Catch that over at Netflix. My third film recommendation is Silver Linings Playbook. This is an incredible psychological dramedy about the realities of bipolar disorder and mental health. It stars Bradley Cooper, Jennifer Lawrence, and Robert De Niro. It's an incredible cast with incredible performances and just a really raw look at mental health and navigating that world. The film is about Bradley Cooper's character who has done a stint in a mental health facility, and he's come out and he's just trying to piece his life back together. And he's doing that while living at his parents' house. Robert De Niro plays his father. And then this really mysterious, fun, also very flawed girl, Jennifer Lawrence, comes into his life. It's really a weird, unique romance that I don't think has really been done very often, and it's done very, very well. It's directed by David Russell, and you can catch it over at Max. My fourth recommendation is quite possibly the biggest snub of last year in award season, and that's The Iron Claw. The Iron Claw is an incredible biographical docudrama about the Von Erich wrestling family from the 1980s. It's starring Zac Efron and Jeremy Allen White. They both give incredible performances, and the film is just an incredible look into the world of sport, into the world of professional wrestling, and it is a tearjerker and a heart-wrencher, and it's really about a family who's dealing with a broken, messed up relationship with their father and how they come to terms with that in the world of professional wrestling. It's absolutely worth your time, and you should absolutely right now drop everything and go check it out on Max if you haven't seen it yet. My fifth and final recommendation is The Fantastic Mr. Fox, directed by Wes Anderson. Wes Anderson has a very unique style that not everybody likes, but I would say that The Fantastic Mr. Fox is probably the best entry level of all of his films for somebody to come in fresh. It's a stop-motion animated film, quirky comedy. The film surrounds Mr. Fox, played by George Clooney, who is starting a family but cannot help but go back to his life of crime and raiding farms. And so it's a caper, it's a heist, and it's a quirky comedy that just hits on so many great levels, and it brings something so unique and quirky to the world of animation. It's absolutely worth your time if you're looking for an animated film to check out this week over on Disney+. That's all I've got for you this week on the first episode of The Rec Center. If you like this video, hit that like button. We'd love for you to subscribe, join this movie journey with me, and until next time, everybody, peace out.